roadmap. Now I'm going to put them in the categories of first the activity, the period that the activity is supposed to happen, responsibility, and those who are going to supervise those responsibilities. So number one, in the period between 30th January, which is just a couple of days ahead of us, to 10th of February, we are going to have a very important activity which we call the registers or the books to be returned to all of the branches. Every branch has a register, and that register has all of the members. The party, got all of those in order to ensure that when the moment comes, we can return them to the branches. Because those are the books upon which we are going to do a number of very critical assignments from the branches, going all the way, coming all the way to the national level. So registers of books are going to be returned to the branches between the period 30th of January to the 10th of February. The responsibility for this particular activity going to lie with the regional and the constituency secretariats. So they will be in charge of this very important assignment, the regional and constituency secretariats. And the supervision of this will be done by the national, regional, and constituency executive committee. So take note of the difference. The regional and constituency secretariats will be in charge of the activity, that's the responsibility, to be supervised by the national, regional, and constituency executive committee. That's the first activity. Number two, registration of new members, which will also be done together with the updates of the register. This very important activity, which has to do with registration of new members and an update of our register. The period scheduled for this is the 10th February through to the 30th of March. So 10th February to the 30th of March, the important assignment of registering new members for the party and to also update our register will take place. So this is a very important assignment because we have a lot of people who are, some of them are young, who have just turned to age, some of them voted for the first time in 2024, but want to become much more committed to the party by registering. Some of them actually are much older, but decide that they want to identify with the NDC by registering at a branch level. So that is the important activity open for all of these people between the 10th February to the 30th of March. Now, the responsibility for this particular assignment lies with the branch executives committee. So at the various branches, the executives who are there, they are going to be in charge of this assignment, which is the registering of the new members and also the update of the register. Now, the supervision of these will be done by the national, regional, and constituency executive committee of the party. So that is the second activity. The third activity has to do with what we call the register authentication. That's to make sure that the register across all of the branches properly, what we call gone through, examined to be sure we can say it is authentic. Now, so that third activity will happen between the period 2nd to 30th of April. 2nd to 30th of April. The responsibility will be that of the constituency executives committee. That's our executive at the constituency level. Their job is to ensure that the registers are authenticated. The supervision of that activity will be done by the national, regional, and the constituency executive committee. So that's to ensure. So you can see in all this, you can see supervision is happening right on the very national level because this is critical. You get this wrong, every other thing goes wrong. So national is keeping a very close eye on it. The regional executive is the same, working with the constituency executive committee to ensure that all these processes are being properly supervised.